Moving on to our next story, we're still focusing on Ultraman Z. However, this news is not as good news as I would have liked to be talking about this episode. So, the writer for Ultraman Z, Kota Fukihara, passed away from a brain hemorrhage at age 37. This was on May 17th, and it's just to think about the fact that, and I know I shouldn't be thinking about myself. I shouldn't be thinking about my own mortality, but when you see someone who dies this young, and you think about the fact that you look at your age and you think I'm 27. That's 10 years off, and he died of a brain hemorrhage. I don't really know what else to say about it. What I do want to mention, though, is that when I initially heard about it, I thought it was because of everything that's going on in the world right now, and hearing that it's something that isn't that, I think that's also why it just hits really hard, because I think some of us forget that because of everything that's going on, we think that everything else has kind of taken a back seat, but it really hasn't. Talking about this from more of just what he was doing on the show. He was one of the main writers, but we don't know if he put pencil to paper yet. We don't know what stage he was working on it. All Subudaya has had to say about it was that the staff will continue to strive to create an amazing final product for the series, to which he gave all his spirit. Some of you may have seen some of his work before. He actually worked on a live-action series. I did not know this existed. Final Fantasy XIV Dad of Light. It's inspired by a true story where a man actually reconnected with his father over Final Fantasy XIV. And strangely enough, the series is actually available on Netflix and US Netflix. I don't know about other Netflixes other than Netflix of Japan. And it stars the Goseiger cast member Yudai Chiba, who was Gosei Red. I don't believe it was Gosei Red, but either way, he was the Red Goseiger. And he's also worked on this one has a very funny name, so I don't mean to make light of this. It's just the name of this damn thing. Kamen Rider BBB no Bibil Gates, or Bibil Gates. It was the Hyper Battle DVD for Kamen Rider GO, and also he worked on Kaiju Club, which some of you may know about. It's actually a 4-episode series. I don't know why it was so short, but it's a 4-episode series created by Subudaya. It takes place in the Ultraman universe in the 70s, and it's actually very much like that one episode of Doctor Who where people kind of devoted themselves to the Doctor and they wanted to search for the Doctor. It's kind of similar to that, except that it's about kaiju, and again, it's within the Ultraman universe. Even though it came out in 2017, it takes place in the 70s, so it's as if they are right there as Ultraman is kind of first starting up, assuming that it actually has been 50-year continuity, like all stretched out the same way in our universe as it is in theirs. So he worked on that. I've heard good things about that show. I haven't been able to see it myself. It sounds very much like Tokusatsu Gagaga, which is a hilarious show. I don't know if it goes in the comedy direction, but either way, it's very sad. Gonna try to end the story in the episode on something a bit more brighter, but this being a shorter episode, it's hard to know where to put something like this. Yeah, it's just what a shame, If you want to post your thoughts on his work, on him, down below, please do. Want to hear what all of you have to say about this. Again, I'm just